morning and thank you for always joining me on Debbie's Grow, where we bring out truth and stories that matters to the state. Today I want to continue from where I started yesterday, concerning cocaine plane saga that has to do with Member of Parliament for Asin South, Reverend Ntim Fordjour. Now, you know that he brought out a claim, and it was alleged that AirMed flight has in it cocaine. And it's some things that he feels like needs to be investigated. And this whole issue sparked a debate where a lot of people are calling for him to bring out a vivid evidence, a solid evidence to prove his fact. And I came across this yesterday and I was like, wow. AirMed International has also brought out their concerns, regarding all this saga that has to do with them carrying a cocaine and a lot of stuff. So this was actually a colleague of mine. He's also a journalist as well. And they've sent a message. So I will read it and then we will know what they are saying. So my colleague who asked this question is, I am Joshua Kojo Mensah, a broadcast journalist in Accra. Recently, one of your aircraft landing and subsequent departure from the Kotoka International Airport on March 25th, 2025 has sparked public debate. The allegation is that the supposed air ambulance landed in Ghana without any patients on board and departed days later without a patient. Also, a Ghanaian member of parliament says he has information that point to possible drug trafficking or money laundering. I would therefore like to seek further information on the said flight and the reason for its entry into Ghana. Hopes to hear from you soon. And this is what the AirMed or people responsible for this AirMed flight are saying. So thank you for your inquiry. Following, please find a statement for your story and please attribute to a spokesperson from AirMed International. So this is actually a spokesperson from AirMed International. On March 20th, 2025, AirMed aircraft NA23AM departed the United States for a scheduled international patient transport. As part of the planned flight path, the aircraft made multiple stops for fuel, including a stop at the Kotoka International Airport in Accra. Upon landing in Accra, the aircraft experienced a maintenance issue, two blown tires that required replacement. No patient was on board at the time. To address the mechanical issue, a second aircraft was dispatched with the necessary replacement parts, supplies, and two maintenance technicians. Over the next several days, repairs to aircraft NA23AM were completed and it returned to US on March 25th following standard protocols. And upon landing in Ghana, the aircraft experienced maintenance issue. As I have said, two blown tires that required replacement and no patient was on board as at that time. Following standard protocols, the required rest period for the flight crew. On its return, NA23AM made a plan for at Grand Canaria Airport. We will fully cooperate in any official inquiries into NA3AM presence in Ghana. We are confident that flight documentation and mission details will clearly demonstrate that AirMed craft was not, please underline that place for me, AirMed aircraft was not engaged in any illicit or illegal activity. So this is actually a letter written, the spokesperson for AirMed flight, and what they are saying is that this allegation concerning their flight carrying a cocaine, drugs, and a lot of stuff, it's illegal. But then they are ready. They are fully ready to involve themselves in investigation or grant investigation if necessary. And this is what a lot of people are asking. AirMed flight is out or has brought out a statement clarifying that they are not involved in any illegal means of drug trafficking or whatever we call it here. So then, to Reverend Mr. Ntim Fordjour, who claimed that this flight which landed at the Kotoka International Airport, has in it cocaine and lots of drugs. This is what people are asking. Is his statement really true? Was it was it politically motivated to tarnish the image of the government, or it was for his own personal reasons? And then I believe that if you're coming out with a statement, you should have solid evidence or solid proof to back your claims. And you will notice that since this whole saga and a whole lot, people are calling for him to come out and speak for himself. You came out yourself. You presented yourself to Ghanaians that this is what you've noticed. This is what you have seen. Why are you now, drawing back and not bringing out, shall I say, the necessary evidences? Or maybe they are waiting for a legal procedure which they says the NIB didn't pass through the right processes to get to him and a lot of stuff, with the minority leader also saying that they are being intimidated. Are they really speaking the truth? Because there is a question mark in this whole issue that has to do with AirMed flight, carrying cocaine. And this is the people also saying that they are not engaged in any illegal activities. And I was happy when they said that they are very ready to grant an interview. They are fully ready if we want to interview them or interrogate them on the necessary things they're supposed to, or the necessary things we need to know from them. So, Mr. Ntim Fordjour, this comes back. The ball is still rolling back to your courts. You have to come and prove yourself. Listen, no one is intimidating you. No one is preventing you, or nobody is actually doing anything to you because you came out to yourself. And this is what we are saying. You said it. Come and prove yourself. This is very simple. Come and prove yourself. And the question is still hanging. They said they are not involved in any illegal activity. You are also saying they are involved in drug trafficking. So to clear our doubts, we are waiting for your response. Thanks for joining us on The Biz Girl.